something a little different today, guys. This is gonna be like a little let's drive, let's talk kind of things. I've got my camera set up in front of the meters here, but it's all good because I'm not blocking my speedometer or my rev count or anything like that, so we're all good. Let's dip. We're actually going to talk about some shit really quick. I'm actually going to grab a bite to eat because there's nothing in the house right now. And I wanted to talk about what happened last night in Vegas. Of course, that's a shitty situation, and it's very unfortunate that it happened. It's pretty hot. Let me roll this window down. I don't think the security there was as on point as it should have been, obviously, and that goes without saying. But it's a bit of a concern where you have a guy coming in with a bunch of briefcases either at the same time or at separate times, just completely unnoticed, completely uninterrupted. Did nobody even bother to stop this guy who had a bunch of briefcases coming in? Just nobody. Fucking nobody. Looks like nobody's coming. Alright. There's just this big ass truck in the way and I couldn't see past it. But anyway, this guy comes in with a bunch of briefcases, obviously with rifles and guns and whatnot, because the report was that this guy had like what, 10, 15, 20 rifles and automatic weapons of other kinds with him. Again, I asked, did nobody stop to ask this guy, yo, what the hell is in that big ass briefcase you got, and why are you bringing in so many to the same hotel room at almost the same time? Like, nobody bothered to ask, nobody bothered to open up the briefcase to check out what was inside of it. Nobody. Like, where was the security last night, man? Oh shit. Accelerated a little too hard. Let me just pick this up. There we go. Still not blocking my speedometer. We're good. Did nobody bother asking? Just nobody? The security got a little too complacent last night. That's all. That's what I think happened. They just got too comfortable, and what happened. And it's just like, use your freaking brain, man. Like I said already, this guy's coming in with a bunch of stuff. You don't stop him. You don't ask him any questions. Nothing. You don't investigate. So you know that this guy's got a big ass stash of something, and we have a big ass concert like tonight. Not tonight, but last night. You know that there's a big show tonight, and the hotel that this guy has a bunch of shit in that nobody knows about is literally like right there on everybody's right. Jesus Christ. This guy just hit the brakes, like, also suddenly. That's what happens when you get too comfortable, man. You just get too complacent, get too cocky that everything is good, and you don't really use your head, and this is the kind of things that happen. Just completely clueless. I don't know what happened there that this wasn't avoided, that this couldn't have been avoided for some strange reason, because this easily could have been avoided. Just using a bit of brain power and just wondering what suspicious activity could be lurking about. Just insanity. There's a lot of gaps in my speech. That's because I'm just focusing on driving. It makes for a slightly elongated video, I understand that, but this is completely uncut, completely unedited, uncensored. This is how I feel about the whole situation. Obviously, the guy's a fucking piece of shit for doing what he did. And what's also bullshit is because the guy was white, this is going to be labeled differently. I have a Muslim friend. You guys know who he is, Nave. He gets pissed off because it's true. There are labels to these things, and it's fucking crap. Depending on the demographic / group that is responsible for attacks like this, depending on that, you have certain different kind of labels. It's a terrorist attack if it's a Muslim man with a dark complexion. It's a hate crime if it's a white person carrying out this kind of shit. And it's sad. We need to label it exactly as it is. It's fucking terror. It's a terrorist attack. Doesn't matter who fucking does it. Terror is terror, no matter how you slice it. So, here I am. I'm at my destination. No radio, nothing. Completely unedited, uncut, uncensored. This is how I feel about everything. Just sad. I made a whole mess here. Hold on. Because the car here has like a center compartment where you can put whatever shit you want in there, and I took it all out because I was planning on putting the camera there, and that wasn't happening because that compartment's too deep, and camera wouldn't stand up, my phone wouldn't stand up. This guy's got a nice Zion BRZ right here. But yeah, man, no brain power used in that situation. Just completely could have been avoided very easily. But this is what fucking happens. And like I said again, unfortunately, this is gonna be labeled some way or some other, a special label that they're gonna give this guy this kind of a tag because of his skin color. It's probably going to be a hate crime or whatever, mass shooting. And it was a mass shooting. This was probably against, I don't know, Southerners or something, because it was a country concert, and of course I'm stereotyping. But again, like if it was a person of dark complexion and he was Muslim, it would have been labeled a terrorist attack. There's always these labels that we give to people. And of course I say we loosely because I know better than that. I know what to call shit what they are. Terror is terror, however way you slice it. It's just ridiculous. Alright, so getting ready to get my grub on. This wasn't a video that was meant to be enjoyable or anything funny or anything like that. It was meant to be serious, provide my thoughts and opinions on this whole matter. So more uploads coming soon. Of course, we have Forza Motorsport 7 releasing tomorrow, as of the time that I filmed this, and I plan on reviewing that live for you guys on Twitch. So we're gonna get that done.